I've been bikepacking for 4 years. In the UK, the United States, a tiny little stint in Kenya and South Africa, Waiheke Island, but my first trip was in Northland. I've traveled around the world with this very bike, and honestly, in my opinion, nothing compares to New Zealand, apart from all those roads I haven't been on. So I might be a little biased, but this is my home, and I think that the landscape in New Zealand is absolutely breathtaking. And a lot of that has to do with the unique way it was formed. Let me explain. 100 million years ago, igneous rock started to build up under the ancient supercontinent of Gondwana, which caused large volcanic eruptions and fault lines to appear. Through lots of volcanic activity from these plates coming into contact with each other, created the Southern Alps, which were pushed thousands of meters above the Otago Plains, and created the mass amount of volcanoes in New Zealand, one of which was standing on right here in the Auckland Domain. As the ice ages came and went, glaciers moved rock and carved out lake basins and great valleys, which we can enjoy one push of the pedal at a time. New Zealand is long and narrow, over 1,600 kilometers along its north-northeast axis, with a maximum width of 400 kilometers and about 15,000 kilometers of coastline, with a total land area of 268,000 square kilometers. With a population of 5 million people. 1.6 million people live here in Auckland, which is where we'll be basing this course from. New Zealand is home to a vast array of unique flora and fauna. 40% of ferns found in New Zealand cannot be found anywhere else in the world. And if you're lucky enough on your ride, you'll see some of New Zealand's amazing bird life. The kakapo, the kea, the kiwi, the pukeko, and my favorite, the tui, along with hundreds of others. And if you can take the chance to get out onto the ocean, you'll see some dolphins, and on the coastline, you might see some stray penguins. We also have 25 million sheep. They outnumber us humans 5 to 1. We have humpback whales, orcas, and dolphins galore, but we also have 50 to 70 million bush-tailed possums. In New Zealand, on the side of the road, you'll see honesty boxes where you can pick up local delights. And we have some of the largest trees on the entire planet, with a diverse, beautiful people: Maori, Pakeha, Chinese, Korean, South African, Japanese, Indian, Malaysian, Filipinos, Bangladeshis. I mean, we have an amazing set of cultures here. 58 different nationalities were at my high school, which made everybody here incredibly open and loving of all cultures. And if that isn't enough, here's another positive for you. We don't have any bears or snakes or any other scary wildlife to worry about when you're setting up camp for the night. Now, that's usually a bit of a big one for a lot of people, yeah. The only thing you really have to worry about here are the spiders. So, you know, that's not too bad, is it? I could keep going on about New Zealand and what makes it so perfect for this kind of travel, but I think you get the idea. However, before we can officially set out on our journey, we need to quickly chat about safety and mindset.